Proton started as a niche pick for privacy nerds who didn't want Google snooping on their data. But over the years, the entire Proton Bundle has transformed into a fully fledged Google Workspace competitor and a considerable alternative to the mainstream behemoth. But how good is it really? Let's find out in this review. Main reason for choosing Proton AG over Google is that Proton doesn't rely on advertising or using your activity to personalize ads to keep the lights on. Instead, it follows a subscription-supported model, while much of Google's ecosystem is funded through advertising. Moreover, it's easy to examine how Proton AG protects your information because its apps are open source. That means the software is open to scrutiny from security professionals, and Proton also publishes independent audits of many of its services. Meanwhile, most Google services are closed source, meaning we can't fully see what's going on under the hood. And thirdly, Proton has built a strong reputation around privacy and security. On the flip side, Google has faced so many privacy-related controversies and legal troubles over the years that I've lost count. Anyway, as much as I like dunking on Google, it's time to talk about what Proton AG offers as an alternative. Let's kick things off with one of its earliest products, Proton Mail. At its core, it's an email service that keeps your communications private. Messages between Proton inboxes are end-to-end encrypted. And let's not forget that Proton AG was founded by scientists who met at CERN, so you know the technical side of things is top-notch. Additionally, your messages are encrypted using keys controlled by you, meaning Proton can't simply sneak a peek at the content stored in your inbox. This is an important distinction because technically, Gmail also encrypts your messages while they're being transferred and stored. However, Google manages that encryption, which means your email communications aren't protected by the same zero-access system used by Proton. So, if you want maximum confidentiality at the lowest price, you should use my link in the description to get Proton Mail with a hefty discount. Another thing I like about Proton Mail is the Hide My Email feature. As the name suggests, it allows you to create aliases so you don't have to share your actual address if you don't want to. It's a great way to improve your anonymity and reduce spam. But let's say you're a big fan of using Google Calendar to plan your weekly schedule, and it's one of the main reasons you're sticking with the company. Well, Proton actually offers a good alternative to that too. With Proton Calendar, details related to your meetings, including titles, descriptions, locations, and guest lists are encrypted. The service is also built around zero-access encryption to ensure privacy on a fundamental level. At this point, you're probably thinking that all of these privacy features will get in the way of Proton Calendar's functionality. But luckily, that's not the case. You can do practically everything you're used to doing with a modern calendar app, from creating events and sending invites to receiving browser notifications when they're about to happen. You can even import your calendar from other apps once you're ready to make the switch. Of course, I have to point out that Proton Calendar is still playing catch up with Google when it comes to third-party app integrations. But it works great as part of the whole Proton ecosystem, which may be all you need if you prioritize privacy. Moving on. Once your meetings and emails are protected, it's time to find a safe place to store your files. And for that, we have Proton Drive. It protects your uploaded files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring Proton can't see what you're storing in your cloud storage. If that wasn't enough, Google's expanding Gemini integration has already sparked privacy concerns over how AI interacts with documents stored in Drive. That's another area where Proton's zero-access approach gives privacy-focused users extra peace of mind. In terms of ease of use, Proton Drive is pretty straightforward. Uploading files is a simple matter of dragging and dropping them or clicking a button. Other actions like creating and sorting folders are also intuitive. And there's no shortage of security options if you want to share something from your drive with someone else. Simply create a shareable link and then add a password or expiration date for extra peace of mind. But beyond the standard features common to cloud storage services, Proton Drive also offers a few productivity tools at no extra cost to help you work with online documents and spreadsheets. Let's start with Proton Sheets. It supports many of the core features you would expect from modern spreadsheet software. Whether you need to create a simple list, perform calculations, build charts, or collaborate with other people, Proton can get the job done while keeping everything private. Then there's Proton Docs, which will feel pretty familiar to anyone who's ever worked with Google Docs. After spending some time with Proton's alternative, I can confidently say that it feels polished and is well equipped for collaboration. Familiar tools like user comments and suggestion mode made it easy for me to work together with the video editors for this channel. Shout out to them. And if you rely on AI for complex workflows, you'll be happy to hear that Proton offers Lumo 2.0 as a privacy-focused alternative to mainstream models. Unlike many conventional AI assistants, Lumo uses zero-access encryption for saved conversations and doesn't use your chats or private documents to train its models. If that's the kind of AI you can get behind, then be sure to use the link in the description to get an even better discount on a premium Proton Drive plan. So far, I've talked about parts of the Proton Bundle that are direct alternatives to Google products. However, the provider offers even more services to help you stay private online. The first one is Proton VPN. It's one of the most extensive VPNs available, especially if you prioritize server coverage. It offers more than 20,000 servers across over 140 countries, which is a mind-blowing number if you ask me. Plus, many of these servers support 10 Gbps connections for breakneck speeds. As expected, privacy is also a top priority here. The VPN follows a no-logs policy, which has been examined through independent audits. And since Proton AG is based in Switzerland, it operates under Swiss privacy laws, rather than the jurisdiction of countries belonging to intelligence-sharing groups like the Five Eyes Alliance. On top of that, the VPN includes the NetShield ad blocker to help protect you from malicious ads and trackers. It'll make your browsing experience not just safer, but also less cluttered with annoying distractions. Then there's Proton Pass, a password manager for securely storing your online account credentials. It'll keep all your login details safe, freeing up space in your head for more important things. Plus, the included Pass monitor keeps an eye on data breaches and the dark web to alert you if your information appears in a leak. The service can also autofill your credentials for even more convenience, regardless of whether you're on a computer or mobile device. For me though, I like that the Proton Pass app has a built-in 2FA authenticator. It's another great alternative to what Google is peddling. You can get an individual plan if you just need Proton Pass for yourself. Alternatively, there's a family plan if you want to protect up to 6 people. It's a great option if you have a few communal accounts and need a safer way to share login credentials than Post-it notes. So, whether you want to grab Proton VPN and Pass together or separately, I've got links below to get great deals on any number of Proton products. If you're looking to de-Google yourself almost entirely, then one of the best options is Proton's Unlimited plan. It combines the premium versions of products like Proton Mail, Calendar, Drive, VPN, and Pass under one subscription. Proton also offers additional services I didn't have time to cover in detail, including Proton Meet and Wallet. Getting the bundle is unsurprisingly the most cost-effective option for anyone who plans to use multiple Proton services. Plus, everything is consolidated into one Proton account for easier use. So, with all that in mind, it's fair to say that the Proton ecosystem has evolved into a solid Google alternative. It's still lagging in some areas, but nothing that would be a deal breaker, at least for me. And it's natural to accept some kind of trade-off when your main priority is online privacy. Anyway, that's all for now. Like and subscribe if you want more reviews about potential Google product alternatives. See you later.